This is one of those occasions where I feel like I will begin my speech with the following. As I return to my seat, because everything has been said. I do want to point out to you that Darryl Jones, that was the second time I was interim. Don't take either one of my three interims away. Please don't do that. But I am proud to represent Fort Ingham University here, 133-year history of being right here in this community. But I do want to point out, too, that I just happen to be the 12th president here at this time. I stand on the shoulders of all 11 of those presidents who came before me, and each and every one of them made significant contributions to this community, to this state, to the nation, and the world. And I'm just so honored to be here, to be able to celebrate with you this opening of FAMU Way. I do remember, Anita Favors, when we did have that ribbon cutting on the other side, and wind up with what we have here today, something marvelous to share with the rest of this city and the rest of this world. This has been a fabulous day to me, just to sit here and sort of revel in the great stories that I've heard. I go back almost 25 years at Fort Ingham University, and there have been so many times that I came down this road on two wheels on my way to the airport trying to get someplace. And the only thing that kept me from colliding was that old plant that used to sit here. Y'all remember that, right? That woke you up. So to see that gone and to see where we are here today, it's just amazing to me to see this project and how beautiful it is. It's going to really allow the rest of the world to see how much in this town we really understand and respect the principles of equity, diversity, and inclusion, because the leadership in this community is committed to making sure that we address the needs of the entire city of Tallahassee, but perhaps paying even more attention to those communities that have been traditionally underserved or neglected. I wake up worrying about how much money have I raised to make sure the next rattler gets through, and gets on into the world of being, another Darryl Jones or Commissioner Diane Williams-Cox. I made a terrible mistake this morning when I came and I got out of the car here. I heard the Marching 100, music playing, and I was looking for, where's the tailgate? I saw Darryl, and so I said, I know there's going to be some barbecue here somewhere. But I don't want to put any ideas in your mind, but we do play football and we do have tailgates, so don't be surprised, right, what might happen at this place in the future. So I also want to recognize the collaboration that you just heard from Reese with our College of Architecture students, as well as the FAMU History Department, that are going to be developing stories about what has happened over the years in this community and placing those along a history and culture trail so people can learn about this road, because somebody showing up here tomorrow will say, okay, it's just the road, right? But there's a much deeper story. That story about this community and how this came to be needs to be shared for generations to come. They need to know the whole story behind this, because I think they would appreciate it more if that was indeed the case. So anybody who has done that, I really want to encourage you to do so. But also, in that same vicinity, there is this place we call Bragg Memorial Stadium, and I want to thank the county and the city Blueprint for contributing to what we call the renovation of Bragg Memorial Stadium, which is also going to be another tremendous asset. And then talking about community engagement, we have perhaps the longest standing community COVID-19 vaccination site in this region. Believe it or not, just over a year ago, on April the 25th of 2020, we started that site with the notion that it would be there for 2 weeks and serve perhaps 2,400 people. Folks, that was really the plan, right? The date it has served over 318,000 tests at that site. And of course, obviously that's more people than we have in the city of Tallahassee, so clearly it has been an asset for this region. And that's what we want to be at Florida A&M University, a community asset. And I believe this road helps people find us better, but they also see that the commitment that all of those 11 past presidents have made in Florida A&M University, they also see something here in 2021 that represents the commitment that this community has in our success moving forward. And I just want to thank all of you who contributed to this, the city of Tallahassee, Leon County. We want to always be considered a trusted partner in this community. We are integrated in this community in more ways than you can imagine. Tallahassee's history is FAMU's history. FAMU's history is this community's history. We really love to be here as a part of this. I think this street is going to send a message to the world that folks, we got this right, and we're going to continue to get it right and keep it right into the future. Thank you very much.